Welcome to Mid 1 Course 1 Teens 3 Speaking Test. My name is Miss Abby. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Nancy. Now I'm 13 years old and I'm a secondary student. I live in Phước Thái, commune.
All right. Do you think life was different when your parents or grandparents were young?
Yes, because I think in the past my parents is so very comfortable than now because the knowledge is so very little and they have a lot of time to play in outside with their friends if they don't have any internet or smartphone to use.
Yes. What are some of the things you did for fun when you were a child?
When I was a child, I studied less, so I have a lot of time. And also, my parents don't allow me to use phone, so I usually playing outside with my friends and watching TV.
Now, can you please describe a typical day in your life when you were a child?
When I was a child, my typical day is quite simple. First of the day, I woke up and have breakfast. Then I go to school until 11 a.m. Then I have lunch with my family, and I go to an extra class until 5 p.m. and have a dinner with my family, do homework, and went to bed.
All right. What are some of the differences between your childhood and the childhood of the children today?
Yes, there are a lot of differences than the past to now because when I was a child, my childhood is so very simple. I'm an active person and I usually playing outside and communication with everyone and I and my parents don't allow me to use phone so I can't use it. But now the internet and smartphone are very popular so every children depends on the smartphone internet and usually watch and surf the internet all of the day.
Okay. What are some things that have changed in your town or city since you were a child?
Yes, there are a lot of differences between the past and now because when I was a child, my childhood is so very simple. My parents don't allow me to use phone, so I have a lot of time to play in outside with everyone and watching TV. But now it's so very worse than the past because every children depend on the internet and smartphone and they use on a day and don't communication with everyone.
Okay. What are some things that have changed in your town or city since you were a child?
Since I was a child, my town is underdeveloped, so the street is made by sand and a lot of small houses. But now is improved. About the street is make the street is very improved, and there are a lot of big houses. And next to my house, they are building a highway.
Okay. What are some of the things you miss about life in the past?
The life in my past, I miss my friends and my aunt because about my friend, I can play with there and share a lot of things. And my aunt, she helped me to improve about study. But now I have to move home, so I can usually contact with there.
All right. That's the end of the test. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.